we have found ourselves a Romney supporter who's not chanting, and he's willing to spend a few minutes talking to us. Go ahead, sir.
My name is Seth Johnson. I am from D.C. now. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. But I support Governor Romney because I was with him in '08. And while being open to anyone who was getting in the race, I really feel he's probably the strongest candidate who will be ready on day one. I feel he knows what we need to do in terms of cutting government, balancing the budget, and also reforming entitlements. But also, I think just being someone that has a good level head about him, just from working with his team, myself as a volunteer, I feel they're just very professional and they're just very much oriented towards results and getting something done. And I believe he would be a strong nominee, a strong president, but also it would be great if we could also send him in with the Republican Senate. I think he would help the ticket in that way. I feel we'd have our best shot at gaining the Senate and padding our majority in the House. And I just think with what we've had these last 4 years, it's just clear what happens when we have someone that's not experienced, someone that is not prepared for the job, and someone that, while they may have their ideology, it's just wrong. And I believe that Romney and his wife would be a great asset to our country.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Kevin Rush, and I've cornered a couple of cadets here who are at CPAC, and I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and ask them what motivated them to come here for the Conservative Conference. First, you?
I'm Dustin Hilliard from Sumter, South Carolina. I came here because I just wanted to meet all these people and hear what they're actually about. I feel like meeting someone in person allows you to see really what they are rather than what they just say they are.
Okay, have you met any of the candidates personally?
Yes, I've met Mitt Romney, I've met Rick Santorum, I've yet to meet Newt Gingrich, I've met Ron Paul other places. I've actually met a lot of people and I've learned a lot about them. It's been really enlightening.
Mm-hmm. What is your impression? Let's go through the candidates that you've met. What was your impression upon meeting Mitt Romney?
Meeting Mitt Romney, I've met him multiple times actually. He's come down to the Citadel and talked to the cadets. I feel like he's a very good people pleaser. He allows people to. He's very friendly with people, but I don't know what's actually behind that wall of pleasantries.
Okay. And what was your impression of Senator Santorum?
Senator Santorum, I've actually sat down and talked to him, had a couple, joked around with him a couple times. He's a really nice, sincere man. Really family-oriented man. He could be your neighbor.
Okay. And do you have any preference regarding policy?
What, sir?
Do you have any preferences regarding the policies of the two gentlemen you've met?
I feel like the sad thing about this whole thing is there's a lot of mudslinging going on between everybody, but honestly, everybody's really close in there. There's only a few separating things between them. I mean, they're both really Republicans, so I mean, it's really just trying to pick out the guy that's best qualified to just put that other guy out of office.
All right. And have you settled yet, or are you still making up your mind?
No, I've actually settled. I'm for Rick Santorum.
Okay.
Me personally.
All right. Thank you very much. And your friend over here, cadet, introduce yourself.
I'm Zachary Garrison from Florence, South Carolina. I'm from Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina. And this is my third year being at CPAC.
Okay, and what motivates you to come and keep coming back?
I just want to keep updating myself in the political realm, just keep that knowledge. Knowledge is power, and just keep with the current events. Just a lot of young people, they need to be more involved in the political world. More young people need to get out and vote, need to be educated on what's going on with this country, because they're going to be stepping up and being the new leaders.
Okay, and have you had the opportunity to meet any of the candidates while you've been here?
Yes, over this past year I've met all 4 candidates.
Okay, and what are your impressions?
Right now my impressions are, I like all 4 of them. I think they can all do a good job, better than Obama. And right now I'm leaning pretty heavily towards Rick.
Okay, and what do you think tips it his way for you?
His conservative values, he's the only one that he is just the definition of just conservative. He hasn't wavered any which way on his social values, anything like that.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of the conference.